Hello everybody, this is John from Day One Personal Training, and in this video installment we're going to go over the basic push-up, the technique, the proper form and structure, as well as a routine that you can use to train the technique. Now the basic push-up is fundamental strength building exercise. It's one, unfortunately, that a lot of people misrepresent or get wrong because for the sake of high repetition or high volume, they sacrifice technique, structure, and form. So this program per se is not going to focus on volume or technique, but more so maintaining structure over time. Now for the basic push-up, we're going to start in quadruped position. So your hands are shoulder width apart, they fall underneath your shoulders, your knees fall under your hips. You're going to roll your shoulders back and down, engage your lats as if you're doing a pull-up, okay? And pull your lats down all the way down into your hip. Your spine is nice and long, your crown is long, looking at an angle, straight down. You're going to kick your legs back into plank position, okay? Slightly tuck your tailbone under by engaging your glutes. Squeeze your thighs, squeeze your hamstrings, okay? And now the next part is going to be key to locking in this structure. With your hands, while they're not going to move on the floor, you want to scrub them or get the sensation of scrubbing your hands forward on the floor in front of you, while at the same time you're going to kick your heels back towards the wall behind you. What that does is it creates a lockout this way and it allows for a greater lift from your core when coming up out of the bottom position. What this does is it makes the movement more efficient because we're using structure. You have to rely less on leaking muscular effort through cracks and leaks and breaks in your structure. Movement becomes more efficient. I don't want to say easier per se, it becomes easier over time as you practice the form. So again, shoulders back and down, nice and long. The tighter the lighter in this, hands scrub forward, heels dig backwards, okay? Now this is your top position. Elbow pits rotate and drive forward towards the wall in front of you from here, keeping this structure the whole time. You're gonna bend from the elbows, keep the core engaged, come down to half plank position. Okay, from here you check in on your structure, hands are still scrubbing forward, heels are still digging back, lats are still engaged, you're still tight through the thighs, glutes are tucked under, push back up, elbow pits rotate forward. Okay, so we're going to take that basic push-up technique and train that in a way that's not, again, so much concerned with repetition, but more concerned with maintaining technique over time. And real quickly, two things that you want to look to not do in your push-up technique is, what you'll see commonly, a sag from the midsection, a losing of the core, or a hiking of the butt. Okay, so it stays nice and tight and nice and long. So try to keep your core from dropping out. Try to keep your butt from hiking up. So it's not dropping out. You don't want this. Again, lock it in. Again, we're gonna do this for time. Focus on the structure and the technique as well as the breath. So the focus with the breath is gonna be on the exhale on the way down and on the way up. Everywhere there's effort, exhale, 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 exhale. The inhale is gonna happen automatically, so don't worry about that. Starting from top plank position, nice and tight, nice and long, okay? We're going to nice and slowly, maintaining our structure at every instance on the way down. Lower, as slow as is comfortable, as long as you can maintain your technique. Exhale, where it starts to get challenging. Hit your bottom position, come on back up, maintaining that technique. Okay, you're going to do that for up to a minute. Start with 5 seconds down, 5 seconds up. Add 2 seconds every time you practice this, so you can get to a minute. What you're going to find is that sliding of the hands forward and the heels back is key in keeping this structure locked in and lifted up from the bottom position as you get fatigued. As fatigue sets in, the structure will get compromised, your structure will break. All right, so hands scrum forward, heels dig back, stiff as a board in this position. At every level in this elevator, if you will, technique doesn't change, form doesn't change, structure doesn't change. It stays locked in from top, right, to bottom, back to top again.